Living History recently made a video about the best types, the best styles of medieval cloak, and his favorite pick was the Irish Ruana cloak. Hope I pronounced that right. And I could see his points. It's, from what I can tell, easily one of my two favorite types of cloaks. The other being the simple square cloak that you can see in How to Make a Cloak video. But this Ruan style has its advantages. It's easy to put on, easy to put off, has good coverage, protection of my body, and it's super easy to make. And just as the square cloak, when I'm not wearing it, it's still blanket and can be used as such. So, he also recently made a video about the measurements for his cloaks. And the measurements of my cloak is it's 1.50 meters wide, because that is the length of the fabric, the width of the fabric that I got. And it's 2.20 meters long, because that is how long I like my blankets to be. And as you can see, those come to some good measurements for a cloak. So, if you're interested, like and subscribe, and I show you exactly how I made this. Okay, I have selected two similar fabrics here, slightly different. One of them will become my cloak, one of them will become my warm tunic. This here is 100% wool loden, so it's felted, slightly flexible, fairly soft. The other one is coat wool fabric, also quite soft. It's even softer than this, but this is not flexible. And this should also be watertight and about just as warm as this. I think this is becoming my cloak. My reasoning: I will be wearing the cloak when it's really cold outside, and then there's a good chance that in winter, early spring or fall, and then there's not as much green foliage around, more brown dead stuff, so this will conceal me better than this will. Also, I will be wearing my tunic probably more and closer to my skin, and this has a nicer touch to it. So this shall become my cloak. Let's put this aside for now. This is about 1.50 meters wide and should be 3 meters long, which is a bit too long, but the rest that is not used for the cloak will be used to make a matching hood. So I bought a bit more than I strictly need for the cloak. Now the cloak's supposed to be 2.20 meters long. So let's measure this. There's 1 meter. there is 220. Why 220? I want to use this cloak as a blanket, and I'm not using it as a cloak. And since I'm a tall guy, I need blankets that are 2.20 meters long. 2 meters is not comfortable for me. So let's try our best to do a square cut here. Would probably be easiest to measure from the other side in 2 more places. So this should be 80. It's 85, so I've got a bit of extra fabric. Well, I'm bad at measuring. Since this is slightly flexible, it's also impossible to get a perfect cut. But I'm doing my best here. Now from this we have to find the middle. So let's fold it once. While I'm folding this, let me tell you where I got the fabric. Got this from aktivstoffe.de. I'll leave a link in the description. Got it during a fall sale at I think 10% off. But this was still about 20 bucks per running meter. If you want to get cheaper wool, search for surplus military wool blankets. Norwegian or other 100% wool, if you can find them on eBay or so. Now I want a whole round dish hole the size of my head in here. Head is 60. Or it doesn't need to be the size of it, the size of my neck. So let's measure my neckline. So about this. And if I cut it like this, I should have a hole in the middle. Probably have to clean it up a bit. This should be a good start. Well, the more I want cut on one side to the middle. So let's fold, mark, unfold, and mark again. And this I want to be V-shaped. So I'm taking a bit off. Maybe even a bit more V-shaped. So it doesn't fold funny when I wear it. Should be good. All right, let's try this on. Go it over my shoulder. And done. Huh? Huh? That wasn't that easy. Oh, this is comfy. If I want to add more cover on the front, like this, my whole front is covered. Sword arms still reasonable free. Check this out, it's super easy to get off. Wrap around your hand and you've got a shield. How good is this? How good is this? Let's film the intro to this. Also, thanks for watching and goodbye.